Welcome to Gunpowder, Fiction and Plot. I'm Scott, that's Nelle. We're going to do a tag video today.
Woo!
This is the Small Booktuber Tag video. I really like this video, this tag. It's good. I saw it on Science Mama's page and I was going to do it anyway, but then this morning we watched Melissa from Fully Booked do it and she tagged us.
Yay! Tag.
Well done, Melissa, because that was great timing. Question number 1.
Uno.
Uno, dos, no. 1. Itchy. I was trying to think of other languages I knew one in that weren't romance languages.
Anyway, what's...
Kind of itchy now. Introduce yourself. You start.
Hi, I'm Nelle. Is that it?
No, tell us about you dork.
I don't know. What do they not know about? What don't you know about me already? I'm a tiny, angry lady.
Very
I'm obnoxious and sweary. I'm married to a giant.
You just bought a hoodie that says feminist is your second favourite F word.
And it's totally accurate. I like dogs, not cats. Coffee, not tea. Like books. Hate racists. What about you?
Well, my name's Scott. I have a degree in science, physics and maths rather. Well, that's what I studied to get that. We're both greengrocers. We run our own grocery delivery business.
Oh yeah.
We're both massive lefties.
Yeah, also true.
This horrible accent is repressed Australian. We like to travel. Fuck you, COVID. We have no children. We have one dog. He is
Snoring.
pampered.
He is pampered.
Before meeting Nelle, I liked cats, not dogs. I liked tea, not coffee. Now, I prefer dogs, and I have a coffee habit. I still prefer tea. It tastes better. Question number 2. How long have you been on Booktube? Since the start of the year.
Yeah.
First video was like the 2nd or the 1st of January, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Check it out, it wasn't very good.
Selling it.
Selling it. If you want to watch us be completely mediocre and average, keep watching this one. But after that...
It was just a little nervy, I think.
It took us a few videos to like find our groove, I think. What kind of videos do you make? Ones about books.
Where we talk to each other, usually in the same room. My favourite types of videos that we make are when we get into a discussion that we haven't had prior to making the video. Where we decide to hold off.
The difficulty is that we're trying to have a discussion before we film the video of what we're going to discuss in the video, and that often leads to a discussion so that when we film the video we're just rehashing a discussion we've already had.
Yeah.
Which is horrible.
But it's much better. It's fine. But it's much better when we actually manage to have the first conversation in front of the camera. That's quite cool. I quite like those. I like it when we combine our other nerdy interests with the book nerdy interests, like by doing a geography-based, or we've got some history-based things coming up, or science-based. Like, yeah, I like those ones.
Yeah, I think...
In conjunction with the bookishness.
We try and do a variety of the Booktube tropes, cliches. But
Formats.
But there are a few that we steer clear of. I think that, no, I'm not going to say what types we don't like. They're suspiciously absent from our videos. If we don't like them, we don't make them. And also, it doesn't matter, there is a particular type of video that I find really boring, and then I saw a booktuber do it brilliantly and I laughed my ass off last night. I feel like I should do a shout out for that, like I should actually say what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, I think you should.
I don't like tier ranking videos, but if you look at Emma Tobias's recent tier ranking video, that's hilarious.
She's almost always hilarious.
Yeah.
She's, it's quality.
Yeah, but check that one out. What do you love about Booktube? Look, the cliche answer that everybody says is actually kind of right, isn't it?
The community!
You're all really good and lovely and supportive. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Also, we just don't have any nerd friends. Well, we have some. We've got a book club, but they're not enough.
It's...
I mean, I love them, but there's only 5 of them, and I need so many more so that they have read everything that I ever read, or I intend to read, or might want to read.
You end up like copying or reading off other people in the book club just so you can talk about the same books. And
yeah, you want to be able to choose your own reading and still have someone that you can definitely talk to about that book. And I think that's what the Booktube community does, is it allows you to know enough people who read so that no matter what book you pick up, there should be someone to talk to about it.
What I really like is we've had relatively few negative comments. Yeah, we've had relatively few negative comments, but none of them have been from the Booktube community. I think the only negative comments we've got is on my Dark Emu video.
And that's just racist.
That's just attracting racists every now and then, and they get deleted.
They're like
and
Googling Dark Emu. They're not booktubers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just wanting to tell people who likes Dark Emu that, no, I'm a racist. And basically, I don't have time for those people anyway, so it's really good that they introduce themselves like, hi, I'm a fuckwit. And you're like, good, I'll avoid you.
So it is pleasing that the Booktube community seems to be quite thin on the ground with the racists. That's good. Everyone seems to be down with J.K. Rowling being a TERF.
Every time we mention J.K. Rowling being a TERF, we get a thumbs down, but she's a massive TERF.
I'm sorry if you don't like that. Take it up with her.
If she had different opinions, she'd be a better person.
But it's definitely, I think the community is one of the major things for me. The other thing is I enjoy spending time with my husband, and this is just another way to do it.
I enjoy learning about books. I enjoy having my brain poked.
I've read more books as well in the last few months than I have read all year last year. Like, it's good. This
is going to sound weird because I don't actually enjoy this all the time, but sometimes I really like being wrong, and I like it. Every now and then you watch a booktuber and they talk about a book that you've read and they say something and you're like, oh, you're right, but I didn't.
Yeah.
That is my favourite thing that happens.
My favourite thing that happens is when someone reads a book because you said something about it. That's pretty good. It's a good feeling. And also when you get a sneaky Instagram message or something and to talk about all the spoilery stuff that we don't do on video.
In fact, just every comment is pretty good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Even if it's just great video.
Yeah.
Yeah. What type of books do you like to read? I mean,
ones that change the way my brain works.
I don't like...
But that's not a genre. If there was a shelf in the library where I could just like, these books are going to change the way your brain works.
Yeah, I don't like to like restrict myself by genre. I think that's silly. And most of the booktubers I like read
quite diversely.
And even when they say they don't, they do things like read classics, which by the way isn't a genre. It's just diverse. It's every genre. They're just old books.
They are just old books.
They are just old books. Old books that have been considered good enough to reprint like 1,000 whatever times.
Or come back into print.
Or whatever. I like books that make me think. I like books for brain food. But also, if you make me laugh, if you make me like characters, it doesn't like...
Yeah, I feel like
There's no
this
formula.
question is like, what kind of people do you like? Funny, thinky ones.
What's your favourite video you've made so far? My favourite video that we've made is quite a recent video, and we're definitely going to make it again at some point. It's
the 10 reviews in 5 minutes.
You knew what it was.
I knew what you were talking about. I have so many favourites. I think my favourite is actually one of our least watched videos.
What's that?
When we talked about the Testaments.
That is actually our least watched video. We'll put a link in the description. It's got 6 views, people. Like, we're getting 70 views.
If you've read the Testaments, then watch it. If you haven't, then don't. But I don't understand why no one watches it. It's actually one of my favourite videos that we made.
Yeah. Tag people.
Is that it?
That's it. That's all there is to this tag. I feel like we were just easing into it, and now we're out the other side.
Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed.
Oh, I know.
Who are we tagging? We're tagging Gabby Sunshine.
Yep, Gabby Sunshine. She's a delightful booktuber, and we're going to tag Josh's Bookish Voyage. Why can I never say it out loud? Josh's Bookish Voyages. Nope. It's voyage.
I think it's just one voyage.
Is it a voyage? Do you like get in your boat and go out several times, Josh, or do you just like you do a voyage in a boat? It's a boat-based activity.
I just assumed he was a Trekkie.
Trekkie. Oh, I thought he was like a secret Viking. I don't think many people are secret Vikings, but if they are secret Vikings, relatively sure it's a secret and they don't announce it on social media.
Please don't tell Scott he's right, because he will crap on about you being a secret Viking for the rest of your natural life, and no one wants that.
It is just one voyage. It is a singular voyage.
Yes, in a spacecraft.
He even has like it on his intro. He's got a little intro.
Is it a boat?
I don't know, but I remember there being an intro.
I remember there being an intro. This segue brought to you by the fact that Scott remembers there was an intro.
Definitely has a beginning to his video. I mean, yeah.
Spaceship! See?
It's a spaceship.
I betcha he's a Trekkie. Like all good people.
Maybe it's steam powered and he's burning the water to...
He's not a fucking Viking.
All right.
I feel like Scott's lost his mind.
Why do you have to ruin my French vanilla latte fantasies?
Because you're not Linda Evangelista.
I think the outro to this video has actually been longer than the video.
Also, it's disintegrated into just
nonsense. just nonsense. But I suspect that may be our brand.
Nonsense.
We start off really good, and then it's sort of downhill, and it's just all a lovely mess. That's all we've got time for. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. If you're still watching, congratulations.